15,000 subscribers. That's insane. Thank you so much. So here's the challenge. I have only 15 in-game days to make exactly 15,000 gold. If I fail, that's it. No second chances. Let's get started. Okay, so we begin with the basics. Clear some land. Plant the parsnip seeds Mayor Lewis gave me. Then I spend almost half of the day clearing twigs and trees. After that, I head straight to the forest to harvest some forage items. But the real money-making tool isn't in my hands yet. I'll have to wait for tomorrow. Today I earned 126 gold. On day 2, I started my day watering my parsnips. Then after that, I head straight to the forest again to grab some forage items. Then I go to Pierre to sell it and buy lots of potatoes. Then I go back to my farm and decided to plant all of it. Then I go to the beach to get my fishing rod. Then I spend the whole day fishing. This is where the grind begins. I spend the rest of the day fishing non-stop. The gold trickles in slowly, but this is the first real step toward 15,000. On day 2, I earn 974 of gold. Day 3, it's raining, which means one thing. Catfish. Worth a ton of gold this early. I head to the river, hook one almost instantly, and then it absolutely destroys me. Line snapped, pride shattered. I end up with just a couple shads and green algae. It was not a bad catch for today. Today I earned 582 gold. With Pierre finally open, I buy lots of potato seeds. Before I go home, I go to the forest to grab some spring onions. After that, I planted my potatoes. Watering takes me forever. Since I still have much energy left, I go to the beach to catch some fish. It's not glamorous, but today feels like a step forward, the first real investment into hitting that 15,000 gold target. On day 4, I earned a total of 801 gold. On day 5, Marnie visits me for the cat. I named the cat Chonky. Today is my harvest day of my parsnips. After that, I go to Pierre to buy some potato seeds again. Then decided to go home to plant all of it. Then I go to the forest again to grab my spring onions. Then I decided to go to the mines to grab some ores. I've gathered some copper ore and a couple of gems, nothing crazy, but every piece helps. I only reach 5 floors because I don't have energy anymore. I'm gonna sell all of it, because in this run, every rock and gem is just gold waiting to be cashed in. Today I earned a total of 1,640 for gold. Day 6, energy is tight, so I raid the south for spring onions. Not glamorous, but free food is free food. Fueled up, I push the mines deeper, fighting through tougher monsters until I reach floor 10. My sword's weak, but the loot's getting better, and the gold is slowly stacking up. This was the first day I actually felt like I was making real progress. That run is so exhausting. On day 6, I earned 475 gold. On day 7, I decided to have an upgrade to my fishing rod. So I go to Willy and buy the fiberglass rod. Back to basics, fishing grind. I spend the whole day at the river, reeling in chubs, carps, and the occasional bullhead. It's nothing flashy, but it adds up. Honestly, today felt boring compared to the mines, but gold is gold, and sometimes you've just gotta keep it steady. This was actually a pretty decent catch. Today I earned 789 gold. Today I harvested my second batch of potatoes, then planted another batch of it. Then after that, I head straight to the mines. I tried to push as deep as I can and make it to floor 15, picking up a good stash of ore and gems along the way. The enemies are rougher, but I managed to survive with some clutch spring onion snacks. The haul sells well, and I can see the gold counter creeping closer to my goal. Today I earned 1,889 gold. Day 9, back to fishing again. This challenge is basically 50% fishing simulator at this point. I spend hours by the riverbank, sometimes catching something worth selling, sometimes pulling up literal trash. Not my most exciting day, but the coin keeps trickling in. Today was a small catch. It feels like my unluckiest day. Today I earned 620 for gold. On day 10, I harvested my third batch of potatoes. Then I go to the mines. Today I plan to reach floor 20. It was pretty challenging because there's so many slimes, but it's pretty worth it because I gained so many ores and minerals. This is probably my best mines run on this series. This mines run is pretty decent. This is my longest run in the mines. I smell a lot of gold on this items. Today I earned 4,020 gold, the highest so far. On day 11, I started my day by harvesting my fourth batch of potatoes. Then after that, I go to the forest to get some springs onions. I also get Robin's lost axe. Then I go to Robin's house to deliver her axe. After that, I head straight to Pierre because I will buy the level to backpack. And then fishing grind day again. At this point, my thumbs sore from reeling. It's cast, wait, reel, repeat. But I can't stop now, the gold goal is in sight, and fishing is still the most reliable way to fill my wallet. Not exciting, but necessary. Today I had a massive catch of fish. On day 11, I earned 3,461 gold. It's day 12, and the game said we just hit 15,000 gold. We are actually on 16,000 now. This means we passed the 15,000 gold in 15 days challenge. That is pretty cool. Now let's use day 12 to 15 as victory lap. On day 12, I spend half of the day fixing my farm. Also, it's just today on day 12. I noticed that I have the owl statue, which is a rare item on the game. Day 13 is the egg festival. Today I plan to defeat Abigail. When Lewis says go, I sprint. Eggs behind bushes, by fences, near the river. I grab every single one I see. By the end, I've collected way more than anyone else, and Mayor Lewis crowns me the egg hunt champion. My prize? A stylish straw hat. On day 14, I finally harvest my last batch of potatoes. Then I go to Pierre to sell it and buy potato seeds again. Here's a tip for you guys. Plant potatoes because they're a good source of gold. It's cheap and only takes 6 days to harvest. I spend the rest of the day clearing weeds and twigs on my farm. It's now day 15, the last day of our 15,000 subscribers challenge. So we hit level 4 on farming, level 2 on mining, level 2 on foraging, level 4 on fishing, and level 1 on combat. I'll say, not bad for my stats. Yo guys, I just want to take a moment to say a huge thank you to all of you. We just hit 15,000 subscribers. Honestly, I wouldn't be here without your love, support, and the time you spend watching my videos. Every like, every comment, every share, it all adds up, and it really keeps me motivated to push harder and make better content for you guys. Our next milestone is 20,000 subs, and I know with your support, we can make it happen. And hey, let's dream big. Hopefully, one day we'll reach that 100,000 milestone and celebrate even bigger. But no matter the number, what really matters to me is having you guys here. Whether it's 15,000, 20,000, or 100,000, I'll always be thankful that you're part of this journey. You guys are not just subscribers, you're family, and I'll keep doing my best to make you proud. So once again, thank you so much, and let's keep going strong. Much love, and I'll see you in the next video.